Hello and welcome to another Raggie's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Day 3 of the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. Two good beers so far. And let's see what's behind number 3. The door, shall we say. And been a Baltic day. I need something. What would be nice is a nice warming beer. But hey, what comes is what comes. So, it's a can. I always find the cans harder to get out. Bottles are easy. Cans are right, buggers. Good evening. Fucking hell, look at that. Oh dear. Different. From Shiny Brewery. And it's their lager. I'm doing a third review, fuck it. Pardon my French for anybody who don't like swearing. So, an unfiltered, gluten-free lager. Never had it before. 4.5%. Let me just check. Let me get me special. Oh yeah, 4.5%. Unfined, vegan and gluten-free. A small batch pilsner. Oh. Yeah. Different. I had one from Shiny Brewery the other week, and I think Shiny Brewery are based out of, I'm sure it's Grantham. So, you know, Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire. I'm sure it is. And they had their chocolate pudding stout. Unless I'm getting the wrong brewery. You drink that many beers, you forget who makes them sometimes, don't you? I do anyway. Temperature now. Ooh. 9 degrees now. 9 degrees in here. Although I've got the fire on 2 bars and I'm sat next to it. So whilst the temperature at the top of the room is probably a bit cooler. Now it's quite toasty now. It's not bad. It's better than being sat on a mower at work, let's put it that way. Want the best of days to be a gardener. And tomorrow's going to be the same. Oh, joy. Although today, the one good thing about today, I was doing some burning at work. So pallets and that, and it was great fun. Although I'm burning at 7 o'clock in the morning, fucking clouds of smoke coming off. And basically, I'm in the middle of a 9-acre site, garden part, you know, whatever. And next minute, I seen these lights pull up towards me. They drove in, and these lights are coming up. And this woman's getting out, and I thought, oh, fuck me. Don't tell me some neighbour's going to come moaning that I'm fucking smoking them out. But she came over, walked over so far, took one look. She must have seen me stood there looking after the fire, and she walked off. So that was good. Couldn't be done with messing about. So, hazy golden pour, little white head. You shouldn't really have heads on lagers anyway. And another brand new lager to me. You can't fault these advent calendars when it's all new. I mean, the first day from this one, I had Buttermilk, one of my favourite all-time beers. So I'd be a bugger doing an advent calendar, I would, because they'd all be strong. There'd be no 5%ers. They'd all be 6 and above. Cost you a fortune. Oh, that's a different taste. Typical lager malt aroma, not much, you know, like most lagers, there's not much in lagers. Unless it's a craft lager. I'm getting like a cabbagey smell. No. I'm struggling on the aroma. There's definitely it's definitely different. Yeah, I'm going to do one on Saturday because let's be fair, on Saturday I'm not at work, so I can get these reviews done earlier in the day. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If I did an advent calendar, it cost a fortune because we'd all be pissed as fuck. Every day be like Fuller's vintage one day, Fuller's Imperial another day, and then loads of Imperial stouts. Cost you about 300 quid for the calendar. Yeah, I'm always working on my own. Thank God. Got a toilet at work. At the Kelham site, there's a toilet. Every flipping time I go to the toilet, I make a real mess. And they've got a woman. It is unfiltered lager. Unfiltered, unfined. Yeah, gluten free. The aroma, it's not really cabbage, but it's definitely that sort of thing, like a greeny. Yeah, it's different. Let's put it that way. It's not the usual. Let's put it that way. Without being horrible. The taste. It's hoppy and oh, that's different. Oh, it's not stellar. Oh, have you ever done a review to the two people who are reviewers? You ever done a review and you think, oh my God, this is absolutely disgusting. I did a mulled cider last year. Santa's mulled cider from Brookfield's Garden Centre on Mapley Top near me. And I drank it and it was absolutely disgusting. I only got halfway. I could only drink half of it, and I had to end the review and bin it because it was rancid. And whether it was just an off bottle that had gone off, oh God, you think to yourself, surely you taste test this before you sell it to the public. Oh, first impressions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till last impressions. Well, it's different. Yeah, it's not one of them, standard offerings that you just neck. It's got taste to it. Although I can't for the life of me pick out the taste at the moment, but it's different. It's like green hops taste to it. Luckily, at both sites I work at, I can get unlimited coffees, and they're free as well, which is really good. The only thing is, one site they've got no milk at one site, so I have to take my own milk. But yeah, I just keep going and making coffee if I want a coffee. And surprisingly, I don't make that many in a day. I just crack on with the work. And I keep looking at the job I'm in, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm working too hard here. Good evening. I'm working too hard here, and if I get the work done, then it's going to lower my hours. And then, like today, I've done so much today. Then I've discovered a whole new area that's not been seen for 6 years. This pond area, and there's scope to do a garden around it. Only 8 hours a day, thank God. Kettle for the bog. Yeah. Clean up afterwards. And yeah, around this pond, it's not been seen for 6 years, and I can make a garden of it. I can put a seating area there using pallets. I'll make a seating area out of pallets because one, you don't care if it's not going to cost you anything. Yeah, you wouldn't want fish in this pond. It fucking stinks. So there's a pond, and then there's like is it a dike that runs down, and the dike and the pond was separate. So today, the boss bloke has asked me to dig a channel out, so the fresh water in the dike goes into the pond, freshens the pond up, and it needed it as well. I'm digging it, and it's like the worst smell of rotten eggs. I couldn't fart and produce anything near as good as that, you know. I'm digging it, it's like, whoa, you know, trying to dig. And then all of a sudden the water meets, and hopefully by next time I go up there, Monday, I'm up there on Monday, hopefully by then the smell will have gone. It's open. So yeah, oh, quirky, I'm 10 minutes already, Jesus. A quirky lager, different. I've got where the taste reminds me of. I tried some CBD oil, you know, the hemp, cannabis hemp oil. For that's what the taste reminds me of. And I tried it, and the first time I tried it, I felt really relaxed. Every time afterwards, I didn't feel anything. This reminds me of that. The aroma reminds me of hemp, and the taste does as well. Now it's come to me now. From JTF, you know, I had the cannabis beer, which is actually a cannabis lager. I drank that, and I tell you what, I felt well chilled afterwards, proper chilled. So obviously that it does work. It wasn't just because of the fact it was a beer, you know, at 5% or so. But yeah, this. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I'll have to check tonight or check on the website. I haven't got me out of my pad. My computer's there, but I've not got it on. I'm doing like blind reviews where I don't know anything, you know, and just go with the review. But I'm definitely getting that hemp flavour. I knew how the taste reminded me from somewhere. 12 minutes already. I'm going to knock off about 15. But I'm going to do another review anyway, sod it. What the wife don't know won't hurt her. She'll just think I'm doing long reviews. CBD chocolate stout. Oh. Do you know, it'd be my dream to pack in work and just go around the country visiting every single brewery, having a few beers, picking the best out of each brewery, doing a brewery tour while you're there as well. Oh. Instead of going to work, doing that 5 days a week, or 7 days a week even. Be a good life, wouldn't it, eh? Better than working. Yeah. We can but dream, can't we? These people who are millionaires and then got to worry about going to work. You lucky bleeders. And as I'm going down the glass, it's changing the taste. I've had this before with Ode Roger Marston's. Initially, it started off great. By the time we got to the bottom, it was a totally different beer. And and that was one review. And then I reviewed it again. That was when it was chilled. I've reviewed it again at room temperature, and it was pure quality throughout. So temperature does mean a lot to some beers and lagers. Although lagers should always be cold anyway, shouldn't they? I mean, you look in every city at the moment, there's so many breweries. There's breweries you've never heard of. We have the Robin Hood Beer Festival in Nottingham, and I had their booklet, and you're going through the breweries, and it's like all these breweries, I've never even heard of them, and they're all on my doorstep. Even, I mean, one like 100 yards away from my house, there's a brewery. Well, that's their address anyway, but you know, you don't realise how much is out there. We all look at the big breweries like Marston's, Fuller's, etc. But there's so many micro breweries these days. And new ones. I mean, I know they're worried about, you know, lots of jobs going and all that. But I think jobs will be replaced by different types of jobs. But you've just got to be able to go into new jobs. I mean, I took the plunge this year, but luckily it's turned out well. When these restrictions are done and dusted, I've got a mate, and we're going to do some brewery tours. We are. And, start drinking in pubs again. So, a very different lager. I need to end this review so I can do I've got a couple of strong ones I want to review. Yeah. In these days, with the internet now, with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, there's ways. Wow, 4 dead after large chemical tank explosion in, is it Bristol? So that was different. And as I've gone down the can, I now know what I think the aroma is. I'm sure it's like a hemp lager. I might still be wrong. I'm sure somebody from Shiny will point me out and say you're wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The aroma, which I thought was actually cabbage, was actually hemp. It came to me. And the taste all the way down was hemp. Is it hemp lager? God knows. But yeah, it was different. And that taste, I've drank CBD oil, and it really is. That is the taste that I came across. It's different for me, very quirky, not really my cup of tea. Ooh, out of 5, ooh. For me, about 3.6 out of 5. Yeah, not really my cup of tea, but yeah, interesting. And if it is hemp and it calms my stress, then fair play. All to the good. Right, I need to end this review. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Back with another review in about 5 minutes. Well, 3 minutes. Cheers. You have to get that bit out of the way, don't you? See you in a minute. Salt Beer Factory.